Hello everyone and welcome back to this gloomy game. Boy, it is beautiful though. It is atmospheric. It's raining right now pretty heavily, as we can see, in the late evening or in the late afternoon, and it's just a beautiful game really, as it sees with the lighting here, what we can see right now. Well, we cannot just look around here forever. I need to do something. I need to work. First of all, we have finished chopping down some trees here. Enough wood is going, it's stabilizing again. I don't want to get rid of all the trees here in this world. Another thing that's happening right now is we're still in the process of researching defense measures that we need. It needs a lot of scrap though, right? Scrap and metal, that is still something we don't have. So that's the reason why scrap and metal are down here right now, because basically everything is being used for this research there immediately. We're boosting some of the scrap yards here now thanks to having electricity finally. That's at least something that's hopefully going to add a bit, or it's going to make it a bit easier. There's another scrap yard over there, and I would like to have another wind turbine right next to it so we can also boost this scrapyard here, because that's just very powerful, those 50%, and it's adding up. Of course, it's going to add up over time. Now, while this is happening, we have an expedition that is ready for action. So let's just have a look around. A general store, back of the building. Let's get in. We're inside now. There is there's shelves over there in the small office. Let's have a look at the small office. Some electronics, and then some shelves over there. There's some meat, some plastic, cloth, and scrap. And then we go for the stairs. We go up to the second floor, having a look at the first floor. Okay, the door is open. It seems to be a lot of going on in here. There's a bedroom, a bathroom. The bedroom has some materials again, also some radiation protection. There's a study for settlers and a settler badge, and research utensils. Come on, I do need research points or knowledge points. All right, the bathroom wasn't that much either. The second floor would be our next one. Some scraps. The weather has already done a fair share of damage to this floor, but at least we were still able to salvage a few smaller objects. That's fine. And then we go to the top floor. There's actually more going on here. We are down to only 2 action points. Bedroom. Some basic materials, and the living room. Some basic materials and some electronics there. The technician is all done. But that's it. We actually finished, and just with the right amount of action points, it's over. Let's loot and return. And take everything with us that we found. Perfect. And we also have enough storage for that. So this expedition is on its way back now. We're also building, by the way, the pub here. So for the pub, we have the hard liquor activated right now. We're getting wheat in now. Right, there we have it. Also found in the last episode here. So wheat on one of our expeditions, the wheat seeds. And with that, we can finally use it. Not only for food, but wheat, of course, is also being made or being used for beer. So hopefully we will get some beer then out of the pub, because this would be another confidence booster. Children are coming in enough again. Very important, because adults are dying. Also because of old age. Doesn't mean that we lose them to anything bad, really. And we need more people then after them. Perfect. This is fine. Look at water and food. I'm really confident with how this one is looking. So the market is piling up there. Then we should have a storage down here that is already almost full. So I should be careful about not overproduction. And we still need 100 scrap, really, for that damn research. It's taking us forever. Now, for my next expedition, we have something very interesting looking here. It's called Endzone. Hey, Chief, I wasn't aware that we're so close to the coordinate, but one of the other Endzones is here. Looks like it's taken a pretty good beating, but I didn't want to risk getting any closer either. You think maybe we could send an expedition team there? I'll show the team the way when we get back. We only need some tools, really, to take with us. Or the badge here. So let's take some 4 people for us. Let's take some scrap tools with it. Lots of action points. I definitely do want to do something there, and that's actually it, right? Let's start the expedition on that. I don't have enough rations, of course, but they can produce that. So produce me that, hopefully. And that's that. I can also see that we are going down on refiners. Yes, one is missing. I should be careful about that. And the pub has been finished. There it is. So this one is now the liquor. It needs fruits for that. Nothing else. I cannot do anything else here. Only fruits. Do we have fruits? I guess from the gatherer cabin we should be getting some fruits. But I'm not entirely sure. Seems bad. Let's assign one to the pub keeper. There it is, pub keeper. So at least one is working in there. There should also be people be able to get over there. Right? to drink something. It's looking pretty cool. Very good. Also, the next wind turbine is finished, so this scrap pit here is getting electricity and is now producing at 150%. I think we also lost some scrap collectors, quite a lot of them too. We're losing a lot of people right now. Why is that? Another epidemic has broken out, so it's happening quite often. We do have 666 medicine though, and yeah, the medical facility here, as we can see, is not completely full yet and still continues to produce, so hopefully that should solve the problem. We're really dropping hard there on adults though right now. So we need to be careful. Yeah, I can't do that much about it. Birth control here once again takes effect and punishes us there a tiny bit, but resources are fine. And what we can also see, the scraps is recovering there. We have now all the scraps here. A bit of metal is still missing for the defense measures, and that's it. This expedition still is being prepared. It needs lots of rations. I should probably add a few more if I had them. We don't have them. But there are some people actually coming up. There is a sandstorm. No, not again. There it's coming. It's once again damaging all my buildings. They just have been repaired and now they're being damaged again. This is going to deplete our wood and scraps once more. It's looking pretty epic though. Alright, let's just let it pass. What does it do? Did we lose a lot of people there? Definitely did a lot of damage once again to my buildings. Still don't have any new adults coming up. And oh, the research station is completely devastated. Like, we lost all 5 people in it. Let's just see. We have enough water anyway. Let's add them there. Okay, this did not reset. And there we have it now. It's being finally researched. We have all the materials for that. Where's new adults, please? We need more. Holy cow, we are down here right now. And there we have it. Defense measures were being researched, so we are working on knowledge points once more. And with that, we do have now the watchtower, the ammunitions factory. With this one here, we can produce ammunition or bullets out of metal or rubber. Might actually go with that pretty soon. Priority of defense: available militia are allotted to watchtowers in this area. First, surplus militia are divided among the remaining watchtowers. Alright, but I need a watchtower here, and this is creating the profession militia. So this would be the building. Of course, they would need ammunition in order to work as well. And then of course we would have to need a look at the choke points where we have them. Actually, we have a pretty well defended southern area, right? So there we have the mountains, as we can see. This would be a nice protection here. This would be a nice protection. Up here in the north, it's a bit more open, but one watchtower should be fine. And then we have the western side that is completely open, right? So here we would need the most out of that. There's no radar attack coming in though as of the moment. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to have the ammunitions factory, and let's have this one, yeah, close here to the wind turbine, so we can boost this one as well. There we have one, and I probably still will need another road then that goes away from this one to the mine over there. Perfect. That's that. With that, we can produce some bullets for my people, and that should protect us a bit better then. Lots of adults are dying. We have lots of children, but I will need to put them to work there everywhere then. So there's a few more growing up now. Scrap collector right away, tailor, technician, very important. Even though those things are looking rather fine at the moment. How's the pubkeeper looking, by the way? It's producing. Alright, we have some 10 hard liquor right now, but how is it producing? Out of the 10 berries that we have, but I don't remember that I'm actually producing berries. Something like that. We also don't have it here. And we also don't have it here. There's berries. Alright, so the gather is actually doing it. We have 300 berries in stock. No problem. We have the pubkeeper, and let's produce some liquor there for my people. Fine, fine, fine. This should boost it a bit. Now, another important thing that we should really be going for now is the trading post. So traders arrive at the trading post regularly to barter the different goods they offer. So once we build that, traders appear in our village and we can trade with them, especially materials that we don't have. Like, I would really like to boost metal right now, so that might be something. Let's have this one right here because I think it's just fitting into this area. I might actually keep there a bit of space available still for some more cabins. that we could have then. So I'm going to have the market like here, right? I think that should be fine. Very nice. So we can still add a few more houses than here. So 2 rows of cabins. Perfect. And also perhaps a shelter. Yes, we could even build shelters like that. I might actually do this, since housing is always usually a problem. Having a shelter here makes sense, and then we could have more cabins on that side. Yep, that might be something then, once we need it. Perfect. So we can squeeze that in. Trading post is coming along, is going to need lots of resources then once again. No metal though. Perfect. And ammunition factory is still waiting though, because it needs the metal. Yes, and there we have it. Ammunitions factory has been built. Hooray. But, well, the shock comes quickly. It does require metal, coal, and sulfur. We don't have sulfur at this point, but I know where to get it from, and from a mine. I do need to build a second mine now. We should have it unlocked. And yes, there it is, the sulfur. I could unlock it now for this mine here, but I need it for the coal. So I'm going to build a second mine. We do have the space for that here close by. Once again, we need to wait then a bit for the metal, but that should be a minor thing. And here we have the 100% right beside the marketplace then, or the market post. So that might actually make sense. Let's have it here. That's perfect. And also just another road then here, right? So we can use the road then here as well. And the road continues then down here. Perfect. So there we have a bit of structure then as well once again. And this one here, yeah, 2 shelters actually would be perfectly fine in here. If I want to build them like this, we can have this now if we want to, and then perhaps some more cabins over here in this area for sure. And actually, let's do this one here. Right, so there they are, and also the roads then once again for those cabins. Lots of buildings now. Building projects. Let's assign a few more to builders. And we have enough building materials except for the metal, so that should be fine. The technicians for the ammunition are there already, so this one needs technicians as workforce. And then we still need, of course, 5 more people that will work as miners then for us down here for those guys here, right? And that's going to be not coal, but sulfur. Next day, we've also reached the end zone. Let's just have a look at that. There's an elevator. Let's have a look. Well, apparently all the elevator buttons can be pressed. At least they are all lit up. But nothing happens except for the button on the for the first floor. According to the display, the hydroponic station is supposed to be located there. Right, let's go down here. First floor. Let's continue. The elevator's moving, creaking and grating as if it hadn't been used for a long time. Damn it, Chief, the elevator stopped and all of a sudden we're standing in water up to our ankles. Pieces of skeletons and other objects are floating here and there in the water. What the blazes happened? The way it looks, we can get into the main hall. Or the machine room. Let's go for the machine room first. And we find some, well, basic materials, not much to salvage here. Then we have the main hall. We find black salsify and herbs. Nothing else then. And some drawings for fish feed. Oh, it's a tech. This technology enables our fishermen to lure more fish. As a result, fishing huts can be placed closer to each other without their working areas mutually influencing each other's productivity. Perfect. What now? What now? Alright, it seems to be the end of it for now. First floor, we cannot go any further. Unfortunately, that's it for now. I hope we can unlock more then. And that's it. Is it gone now? The end zone? Because it's over here. And nope, it's still an expedition ready, right? So we can still do something in it. Only for later. There is our expeditionist, by the way. So our scouts. And the fish feed has been researched. Perfect. I like that we find tech on the way. It makes fishing a bit more easy, and we could probably have them now a bit, very much close together. In fact, we can have them right next to each other. Alright, let's have another fishing hut here. Trading post has also been finished over here. Perfect. With this, we have now some outside trading available. I think we still need someone for that works here, a logician. So there we have it. Let's assign a few more to it. Perfect. And now we need to wait for a trader to arrive. And here we can see that in 1 season, the next trader will arrive at the trading post and offers us something then. An offer that we can't refuse, hopefully. Very good. And there's the mine producing sulfur for us now. Let's have some 5 more people then assigned as miners right away. This one's working now too. There's even a little card coming out. Perfect. And with that, yes, we should be able now to finally produce metal bullets that we're going to need for our people. There's also the first trader arriving here now in a little airship up there. And yes, well, let's have a look what she has in store. Who is that anyway? Old Tibara, Trader Docks. Okay, let's have a look.
The old bones, hey?
So she's got to offer some joints, some coal, neck scarf. Oh, not very good stuff, unfortunately.
But old Tibara even got much better things in store. I know how to make customers happy.
Whatever you say. Some cloth, we are full on that. We're full on everything and I don't need any joints or something like that. So let's just put her off again. She's usually going automatically once again in 1 season. And then we're going to, well, expect another one. That was not good. So I was hoping for a bit of metal there. But well, I guess you can't have everything all the time. Now, looking at my workforce, it's fine. I would so love to have a second research station. What we can still do is we can boost this one with electricity. And electricity it's going to be. We have still not enough metal. So I'm still hoping that we can use this one later. Then let's have the turbine for now. And we've also reached the clothing store, our next expedition. There's lots of stuff in here. Let's start with the ground floor, I should say. Down here we have the sales and the storage room. 61 cloth, that's quite a lot. And some settler badges, some electronics. I'm so hoping for some tech. Second floor, showroom, cloth. It's not looking good. Second floor. First apartment, second apartment. 3 settlers we get. We've gathered up pretty much all the stuff. There's still usable fixtures and furnishes, electronic appliances and stuff like that. There's still a second apartment, some scraps. Alright, and the third one could be the most interesting one, hopefully. The attic apartment. Yeah, 1 knowledge point. All we found in addition was merely a little bit of stuff to recycle, but we have the telescope to make up for that. And that's a knowledge point. Loot and return, perfect. That was successful. Let's take the... we're full on scraps, by the way, now. 115 electronics, is that right? Nah, 13 electronics, of course. Cloth, a lot of that, and scrap, a lot of that. Let's just take that with us. That's it. And hey chief, our little excursion gave me a bright idea. Now that we have a tailor's dummy and cloth, maybe we ought to take advantage of the new equipment to provide our tailors with the opportunity to try out new techniques. Research, blah, 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 blah. By the way, we still need a watchtower to build. And then we need neck scarves, produce 44 of them. Alright, we do that. And I still need a watchtower, right? We can build the first one now. Let's have the first one here, because there we have an open space. And a watchtower here should do wonders. We will have it just like that, I guess. Yep, that's it. The first watchtower, and I just need a road for that as well. Right, and here we can deliver then the ammunition that we need, and of course some militia that we can also assign. Now let's actually build the next watchtower then as well. So this one is for this opening, should be fine. And then yeah, I definitely would like to have one up here, or we're building one close to the town center where we also do need some defense. Yep, I think that's where the space here is looking really good, because they usually go for the storage rooms, right? They want to raid us there, they want to deplete our storages. So another one here in the town center, after all, makes a lot of sense instead of some ornaments. Who needs them anyway? We do have something much better then. And lo and behold, we got the first watchtower out now, right here in the town center. Now, this one needs some militia still. It should be getting its ammunition then also rather close. We have 5 settlers available. There is the militia, and let's add some 5 to that for now. So this is our first line of defense now. And by the way, since we have enough materials, I'm also inclined to build now my bus here then to the town center. Let's just rather wait for finishing the next watchtower. Oh, there it is. There it is, perfect. Another watchtower up and running. The militia should assign themselves automatically to what they need. Let's assign 3 more. Definitely do want to have some proper defense overall. Also, the research station here has been now powered up. It's producing it now 50% more quickly, hopefully, or well, actually 150% efficiency it has. And with this, I'm waiting for third knowledge point so that we can finally get the refinery out there. That is going to boost our income in general just much more, and I'm looking forward to that. It's going to be a big tech, and I don't think we need that many more techs then. So yeah, 5 more to go for prosperity through the new techs that we need, the cement and the sand mines there especially, to go for the proper buildings. Stay tuned.